Guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're back with our Wilder count. We have 46,000 diamonds, so definitely going to do some summons in here. Within the Wilders themselves, we already have all of the heroes built, including Mishka. We do want to add a couple more stars on her so we can start the engraving. Her engraving is very powerful, especially that plus 60 engraving, which will allow the tank to shield everyone in the party instead of just shielding her wolves. So I want to see exactly how that's going to work. We already have 5 heroes on here with engraving and a couple more stars, and they will be completed, which is very cool to see. Now, we did wait for the summons to go ahead and coincide with the event that we have, the lyrical exploration, so we can get some copies of the elite heroes on here to build them out. And look at that, guys, double Wilder right there, got a light bear. Overall, pretty good pull. Even though we didn't get any celestials or hypogen heroes, that's still a pretty decent pull right there to get some more heroes. So 97 scrolls, we have 500, so we have 5 pulls here when it comes to our companion points. Then we're going to have 2 pulls with our faction scrolls. We're going to have to look at the diamonds again. We do want a couple more copies of Mishka, which there is a copy of Walker, so we can build her out. She's still in the heroic ship as well. A copy of Silas there, so 2 elites. Very nice back-to-back summons there. But I'm hoping that we can do the desired hero summons. We can pick up a couple more copies because, like I had said, she is still in the heroic ship. So that'll give us the ability to get quite a bit more loot and resources out of having her built. If we can max her out to the 5 stars, we will pick up that extra furniture card, which is going to be nice trying to get her built to that 9 of 9. There's a copy of Granite, guys. Very cool hero, plus 30 signature item at Mythic, works well with Granite. You really don't have to build him much outside of that. But for the Maulers, he is definitely an addition. There is a copy of Arden. Again, really hoping that we pull 1 or 2 more copies out of here, that we won't have to spend all of our summons to get the copies, which there is another copy of Arden. So double Arden copies on that one, giving us a lot more food. That even gives us an elite plus Arden. And look at that, a lot more elite heroes. Again, that is exactly what we need to finish out the lyrical exploration part of this one. And there's a copy of Kaz, very nice. We do not have her at 5 stars yet. And 1 more card right there, which is a copy of Screg. We got 2 Wilder specific summons, and we got an elite, guys, which is a copy of Ogi. And our final one, just a couple more rare cards. So we're going to pick up 5 copies here with 45,000 diamonds. We should have no problem picking up a couple copies of her. Really hoping that it does not take 3 full pulls every time, which there is 1 copy, so we got 4 left. Back-to-back copies, guys, that gives us 3 left. I'd love to see a double or a triple to save some of these diamonds. But right there, 1, 2, 3. That means we have 2 left because it's just a single right there. And we are full again. But that'll give us a star on Kaz. That'll give us a star on Mishka. So she is definitely getting built. I'm thinking at this point, we're just going to save the rest of our diamonds, because we know eventually, and there's a double, guys. Very nice double Mishka, just like that. And we'll probably pull another copy here, which I'd laugh if we seen one. It is Saurus. All right, so it still gives us 18,000 diamonds. Again, I'm going to save some of these. We have 5 days to the reset, so we could essentially, I think she's going to be out of the ship at that point. Let's go ahead and add the stars, and we'll take a quick look at her. Got a copy there. So Kaz is at 4 stars, guys, and this will take 1 star for Mishka. Very nice getting that engraving unlocked is what we were looking for. 2 stars already, which does unlock the portion of the heroic ship. So pick up 2 pulls, so 6,000 poke coins, plus a stone right there. If we could get a couple more copies, but we only have 3 days left, so she is going to be gone by the time we get back, guys. That is right. She is going to be gone. With the rest of the heroes, we are building Alna. We have Alna here at Elite Plus. We have 1 extra copy. So I'm hoping with the cards that we got out of the most recent hunting ground, there we go, guys. That's 1 more copy that will take her to Legendary. I'd like to see the diamonds. There's a Wilder card right there, so very nice pull. And a rare Wilder card on that one. Love to see a double pull of Alna. Final one does give us another copy, guys. So overall, pretty good with the summons. And let's see, so that'll give us another copy there for Alna. Again, taking her to Legendary already. Building her out. We have Taylene done. We already have Lucretia done. And then, of course, we have all of our dimensional heroes as well that we are building out. All right, so the Oak Inn, we have 57,000. Mishka is already in here. She has 4 cards already. So if we can pull a couple more, we should be able to max her out, which there's a copy for Alna. Still looking to build her in the future. Same with Leonardo. We drop Leonardo in here, and there's another copy. That's 2 copies for Alna. Might have to check and see exactly what she has, because there is 3, guys. 3 copies for Alna. Let me see what she has in here. And look, way back in the day, we have Lucius copies in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 pieces of furniture for her. So pretty far away from getting that 9 of 9. But we can absolutely continue with the summons here. Short of the desired summons, it looks like we're getting pretty shut out when it comes to Mishka. There's a copy for Albedo. Albedo's a hero, has to have that 3 of 9 furniture to really perform well. Another copy right there, which is for Merlin. Not getting too lucky on these Wilder pulls here. Another legendary piece for Merlin again. They're going to be relatively close to being maxed out. Another legendary piece for Arthur. Seems like we're getting a ton of dimensional love there, guys. That gives Arthur his 3 of 9. I just want to make sure we don't have any other ones that are close. 5, 5, 5, 4. Nope, so we're still pretty good. And I also like Raku's furniture. I'm thinking with the cards that we have on the table, because we've been saving them for quite a while. We have 5 cards there. We could max out Raku. You know what? We're going to go ahead and max out Raku. For the team and the damage, he is going to be a significant carry in 36, significantly carry going into 37. And I know his furniture is very powerful, so having him built out, not only for the stats, we have him engraved, so he will be completely maxed out with the 9 of 9 furniture and the plus 60 engraving. And we're not taking any of them past that engraving mark just because it gets too incredibly expensive, guys. But there is Raku up to 9 of 9, so we can drop him out of the switch list. Again, when it comes to the Wilders, we have 1, we have 2 that are not completely maxed out 9 of 9. Lucretia already is, Taylene already is, which is great to see. And then if you look, almost all of the heroes in here are the exact same. A lot of them are getting closer to that 9 of 9 furniture as we continue to make progression in here. Very cool to see. Let's recycle the ones in here. Hopefully we can get a couple more copies and piece of furniture for Ezio on that one. Very nice. So we'll go ahead, we'll equip that one up. So that takes Ezio to a 4-piece furniture bonus, which is very nice as well. So we'll go ahead, we'll do some engraving here since we finally got Mishka unlocked. This really seems to be the only way to make unfortunately, a viable tank. It seems like even with Hendrik, Hendrik popping the immunity needs the engraving, again, to really make them more of a viable tank. When you start seeing level deficiencies, tanks still get destroyed. It's very unfortunate because of the tanking class, but again, I've said this before a couple times, really focusing on the skills and abilities that we have within the Elder Tree, I think could make tanks viable. There we go, guys. There's that plus 30. Adding some more magic resistance, which is awesome. Again, dealing with the survivability issues that we have of the tanks. But her plus 60 is pretty strong as well. And I'm hoping we're going to be pretty close, I think, to building this out with the very minimal amount of engraving mats that we actually get. Oh, and we are 42 short, guys. 42 short of getting her to that plus 60 engraving, but very close. Plus 60, I really like it. Enhance the ability, natural rejuvenation. All allied heroes receive the healing and are shielded. So not only is it giving them a healing effect, but it is also giving them a shielding effect, guys. Very cool hero to max out. And then Raku, we did the same. He is maxed out at this point. Very cool to see the little raccoon maxed out. I love the Wilder faction. It's probably one of the most favorable factions that players do have. The Wilders always do pretty successful. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to get into the campaign. We're going to push through our 12 stages like we normally do. Already into 36 and moving into chapter 37 pretty soon. The next couple weeks we'll be there. And then we'll be stuck at the wall to see exactly what these heroes can do. So let's go ahead and we'll get into the campaign. So here we are, guys, 36-1. Gonna stick with this core team. When we're getting into 36, we are running 5 teams at this point. So lucky for us, we have enough Wilders to make this work. We are gonna have to make Team 4 Celestials and Hypogens. Team 5 is ultimately going to have to be Dimensionals or vice versa. But I like the combination. Iran Leica, definitely a solid combination. We have Gorvo for crowd control. Then, of course, the Distract there with Solus. This one, we're going to go with double tank. So Almas is going in, guys. That's right. Lorzen for the shield in the back, which I like that combination. Then we have Tassie for crowd control. Respin ultimately doing the damage in that formation right there that we've seen. This one, Raku, guys, we're doing the crowd control with Namora. Tanking with Cirrus and Mishka. We have crowd control there with Namora again. We have crowd control with Pippa. So I like that combination. Now this is when it gets interesting because we have no more Mauler heroes. So Taylene and Lucretia. Lucretia is completely built. Guess we're going to drop Wukong in here. Might have to work out exactly how this is going to look with the dimensional heroes we have and changing this up a little bit. I can see when we start getting level deficiencies, this is not going to be very viable. But as you can see here, we have a strong combination. So I might have to build out Joker or Queen or even go in there and build out another hero, kind of work out the teams. That way the primary teams were not running all Wilders, so being able to intermingle a couple in there. I think even Queen running with the like an Iran pull would work well. We know Namora in there for some crowd control. Overall, I think it's going to be solid. We're going to move that Ainz team up to that 4 slot just because the 4th team in this one is significantly stronger than the 5th team. And we know our 5th team, again, is going to need a little bit of help, a little bit of overhaul. I'm going to have to go through and figure out exactly what we're going to do. Now, when it comes to the Wilders specifically, I'm loving Mishka in here. We do have to get that 9/9 furniture so we can allow him to ult and go Werebear form multiple times during a fight, which is very cool. Again, when we get level deficiencies, that is what players are utilizing him for, is that Werebear, that ultimate ability. Here, we got to be careful, really careful with Brutus, guys. Brutus will burn through dodge teams because of that roar that he possesses, killing out our team super quick. But the burst damage for this team is absolutely there, guys, as you can see. Not huge into the level deficiency, but every level that we're completing is, of course, just moving that level deficiency a little higher and higher. And over the next couple weeks, you'll see it get higher and higher. This one particularly, I love Lorzen with that 9/9 furniture, doing the wind ward on all of your heroes. I see a lot of viability with that. It seems like a very cool aspect. I know a lot of people, including Sheen Evil, have built him out. So he's actually built Lorzen to that 9/9 furniture. Works pretty well with the shielding ability that he brings in there. All right, so that will do it for the battles here, guys. That puts us right on par with our Lightbearer account. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Very excited about the Wilder account. I absolutely love them. And as always, thank you guys for watching.